Hello again and welcome back to The Front Row, a minor production of the First Congregational Church in South Pekin, where our intent is to bring snippets from our Sunday morning message into your week. Today we are going to dive into the second practical way we can lean into living an unoffendable life, and that is to learn to release, or to get rid of. In Ephesians 4, we're told to get rid of all anger, rage, bitterness. In another passage, to get rid of slander, malice, envy. That is an active process. That is going in, finding something, and tossing it out. To learn to release is the gentle way of saying, get rid of it. You may have heard of a Netflix show with Marie Kondo called Tidying Up. And she comes and helps people to physically declutter their homes, their lives. And one of the phrases she will ask them is, when wrestling with whether or not to get rid of something, is, does it bring you joy? And if it doesn't bring you joy, why are you keeping it? Get rid of it. Now, we, as Americans in particular, have such a hard time getting rid of our stuff. It brings us some sort of sense of value, like it adds to our net worth, and it's hard to release it. But there's also, as is evidenced by another show called Hoarders, there is an emotional component involved here. We are emotionally tied to our stuff, our physical stuff. It's so hard to get rid of that perfectly good box. We're even more emotionally attached to our emotions. I mean, this is us, right? This is how we feel. Don't tell me I can't feel this way. Don't tell me I shouldn't feel this way. Well, as maturing Christians, we need to be able to have an honest conversation about this. And if we look at the scriptures, the way they are written, we are told, we are instructed to live a life differently than the world around us. To not live in our old self, but to live in our new self as followers of Christ, our renewed heart, our renewed spirit. And one of the practical ways that we are told to get into that space, to lean into that life, is to get rid of some stuff. Emotionally. Now, it's going to occur quite naturally. That's in our humanity. But by the power of God's Spirit and by the wisdom that comes in His instruction in His Word, we are called to get rid of that stuff. That junk, that internal emotional stuff that we know is killing us. We know it drags us down. We know it gets in the way of our relationships with ourselves and with others. And so we are called, we are instructed, we are encouraged to get rid of that stuff. So we need to learn to release. The second in our practical steps toward living a life that is unoffendable. Hope you'll join us for more. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Bye-bye for now.